Hello, Internet. My name is Princess Batman, and this is Cooking with the Kansas Dad, featuring Lon Teter and Molly.
Hi, welcome to another exciting episode of Cooking with the Kansas Dad. Tonight we're making Budinca de dovlecei la cuptor.
And that is the alien language
except
that he
that
made up.
sounded kind of Frenchish Spanish. It needs to be Romanian, so it should be like Budinca de dovlecei la cuptor. We're making zucchini pie is what we're making. Zucchini squash pie. Molly, tell them why we're making what we're making.
Because first off, it looked really yummy, and second off, because in my world geography class, we're doing this project where we make a poster and stuff over a country, and I'm doing it over Romania, so for extra credit, I'm making food from Romania for the class.
This particular recipe that you picked does not have any meat. It does have some animal products, but we're very careful that everything we're using is either it's local, and the animals were treated very humanely. Nothing from any type of factory farms or anything. We've got local eggs, local cheese, local cream. First thing we want to do is preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 356 degrees Fahrenheit, so 355, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, now, I'm going to take our zucchini, and you want to cut it so that it's each slice is 5 millimeters, which is like half a centimeter. Just make them thin. Now this is about really the only part of tonight's recipe that is not local. It came from the Andover Dillons, but I don't know where it was grown. This is actually something that we could very feasibly grow in our own backyard. On season 1 of Cooking with the Kansas Dad, on our 3rd episode, we featured Molly. She was a freshman at Andover High School. That's when we made the easy crappie meuniere. Meuniere? Meuniere. Meuniere.
I don't know. Meuniere.
Meuniere.
Wait, that's right?
Meuniere?
Meuniere?
Meuniere.
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 Anyway, Molly is now a senior at Andover High School, graduating in just a few months, and then we'll be going off to Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas. Wildcats.
Turn down for what? What do I do with this little, I don't know, boob?
Eat it.
It looks like a boob. No, wait, it goes that way.
Oh.
There you go.
The sad thing is I'm not going to be able to even sample this delicious dish that we're making because...
Yeah, you might be able to. I'm in a class full of freshmen. They might not want to try this.
Okay. As she said earlier, we're baking this tonight. Molly will be taking this to school tomorrow, extra credit in her world geography class at Andover High School. Go Trojans. I think we are going to plant some of this spring. So on that season 1 episode, when Molly was a freshman, she was standing on a step stool the whole time.
I was.
And I'm proud to say that now that she's a senior, Molly does not need to stand on a step stool.
I grew about half an inch. The other day, someone asked me why I was doing the vegan thing, and I was like, because the animals are treated badly. And then they said, well, how do you know those pistachios you're eating weren't treated badly? And I was like, stop. That doesn't even, it's a pistachio. Pistachios don't breathe. I mean, maybe they do through, photosynthesis or something. Something in a half shell. Is it Heroes?
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Heroes, but I wasn't sure if that's true. Heroes in a half shell. Joy power. Tell me, are you a bad wolf too? Are you a bad wolf too? La 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 la. Dr. what?
Dr. Who?
Dr. where? Dr. how? Dr. when?
Hashtag bad wolf. Wolf.
Tell me, are
bad
you a
wolf.
bad wolf too? Are you a bad wolf too? Oh. That's not the song.
Budinca de dovlecei la cuptor.
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
Technically, I don't speak Romanian.
that actually sounded more Klingon than Romanian. This episode's going to have an hour of Molly slicing zucchini.
Yeah.
Alright, now that Molly has sliced the 5 tons of zucchini...
I'm an intellectual.
What class is this for?
AP Lit. It's an outside read, though, like I chose the book.
The first thing that Molly's going to do, she's going to take the ricotta cheese. This particular ricotta. Ricotta is traditionally made from, traditionally sheep, goats, it can be cows. In this case, these are some Kansas goats, so we're staying with a local. I'm going to pour in the cream. This particular cream comes from Hildebrand Farms. This is a family-owned... Yeah. While I'm talking, you just start doing that.
Right.
This is a family-owned farm up in Junction City, which is nearby Manhattan, Kansas, which is where K-State, Kansas State University, where Molly will be attending, is located. Now, these cows roam around on the pasture. What they're fed is alfalfa, corn, soybeans that are just grown. Alfalfa, corn, soybeans that are just grown there on the farm in Kansas. The Hildebrand family works very closely with the K-State Research and Extension Department. K-State is a very agricultural school. They work very closely with them to make sure that the cows are fed a very beneficial, nutritious, balanced diet. There's no hormones, no antibiotics. So the hormones that are added to all the factory cows and antibiotics and all that is not in. Okay, now go ahead and take 3 eggs are going into this. These eggs that Molly is using are from some local chickens here in Andover. Just use that.
All right. I didn't know.
And mix it up as well. As good as well as you can. You're going to add salt, pepper, thyme, dill. There's no set amount, so just kind of, alright, mix that shiz.
This is me like super cheesy.
Super cheesy, just like our show.
That was a real laugh.
Okay. Romanians, yeah.
So we're just using all that ricotta.
Yeah, might as well. The Romanians, they call this urda. Urda.
Urda.
Urda.
Urda. Urda. Urda. Is it really an episode with me in it if we don't try to pronounce things several times in a row?
It's true. But they have style. They have grace. I can make a boxer around my face. Vogue, 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 vogue. Ricotta, cream, and egg mixture our urda cream and egg mixture is mixed up. I thought earlier that that was actually where Durmstrang, the school, is located, but it's not. It's Bulgaria, which is where Victor Krum went to school. You may know him. He's a very famous Quidditch player. So.
Oh, Victor.
All right, so let's just lay down a layer of zucchini.
Yeah, let's try the ladle. If it doesn't work out, if I'm not feeling it, then...
Ladle, 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 ladle,
Little. Is that like from something?
SpongeBob.
See, that's what I thought, because Hannah Watson does that all the time.
Yeah, it's not actually ladle. I think it's little. I don't know
think
what it
it's
is.
ladle.
It's Patrick Star.
So who knows?
Who knows?
Oh, see, this
Hey,
is working pretty
SpongeBob.
well. Although I think it's working pretty well because the extra ricotta I didn't like mix in as much. I feel like it's the mixing in, like the friction caused erosion.
Goats and monkeys.
Yurda.
Urda.
Yurda.
Urda.
Yurda.
Urda. Urda.
Yurda.
Romania.
Cue Romanian national anthem. If you haven't listened to the Romanian national anthem, just after watching this video, go up to the little search bar, type it in. You won't regret it. Read the translation too.
It's friggin' long.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes, 7 seconds.
But you really should encourage your class to watch
Yeah,
this episode.
I'll tell whoever's grading this to watch the episode.
Yeah. Like, by the way, you can see me make this on Cooking with the Kansas Dad.
Very scientific. I just want to make sure it's all covered in the yurda.
Urda.
Yurda.
Urda.
Urda.
And go ahead and put it in the oven. Set the timer for 30 minutes.
Alright.
You can hold it in and then never mind. You want to take our 4th egg, break it open in there. Beat it until it's fluffy. I don't know how the hell that actually works.
Well, it could also be like, technically this recipe is probably translated from Bulgarian. So it might be like,
Romanian.
Romanian, so it might be a difference in the translation. Because sometimes, like, certain translators will translate something some way, and then certain translators will translate something another way. Which is why when I read books that are translated, it bothers me, because, like, if I read a different version, it might be a slightly different story. At least the syntax will be different.
So what you're saying is that it may not actually be fluffy.
Yeah.
Like, we're not trying to
like that.
we're not trying to beat the egg until it turns into Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now you want to go ahead and add in the shredded cheese. This cheese that we have for this purpose, the brand is Organic Valley. It's actually the brand name of dairy products from a farmer's co-op in Lafarge, Wisconsin. Cornucopia.org gave this particular farm a 4-cow rating. Their cows are pasture raised. They're not like combined in little bitty metal things.
Hopefully not forcefully impregnated with long rod poles.
That.
At a rate which they should not be pregnant or giving birth.
That. So, anyway, they have a 4-cow rating, which is an excellent rating. It's on a 5-cow system.
Excellent.
Excellent. Now, the cheese is made from raw milk. I don't know enough about raw milk to really talk about it, other than there are people literally in this country being arrested for selling raw milk because the U.S. government, which knows what's best for everyone, Hail Hydra, apparently thinks that raw milk is not good for people. Well, you know what? The cheese we used was raw milk. It was aged for at least 60 days on these pasture. Yeah, she kept eating it. All right, our zucchini pie has baked for 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pull it out of the oven. Now it says to pour the fluffy egg cheese mixture over the top. I don't think that this is going to pour because it's...
How to do?
I don't know. So let's put that back in the oven. After you've put the fluffy egg cheese mixture on top, it says to put it back in and to bake for an additional 10 minutes. Just rolling the dice here, I'm going to say let's go 20. Just because the whole thing doesn't seem to be getting there. So we've gone 20 minutes. We're going to pull it out now. The recipe that we're using, the online recipe, was very, very basic as far as instructions go. I don't know if it's because translation from Romania to Federation Standard just wasn't quite there. Maybe there were some steps we might have missed. I don't know. I think at this point we're going to just leave it out of the oven and kind of let it sit and thicken up some. We present to you Molly's Zucchini Pie for World Geography. So, there you go.
Featuring Lon Teter, Dad pushes Molly out.
And Molly's just Molly.